Hi everyone, it's Alicia Charlene here and welcome back to my channel. I decided to go over my brush collection. I have a lot of brushes here. Either do something very specific or just a general brush to have. Starting off with my shower combs. I actually have specific shower combs and brushes that don't belong in this basket. They usually stay in the shower. So this is my wide tooth comb that stays in the shower. This is what I use sometimes to detangle. If I don't feel like finger detangling in the shower, I usually get this and it does the job. I went over this in a previous video and I mentioned that it was a love-hate relationship because I love using it for hair masks, deep conditioning, anything like that. But I like to do my deep conditioners in the shower. Because this doesn't have a firm handle, I can't grip it very well in the shower. It just slips right off. But it's amazing to distribute the product throughout your hair because I don't know if you can see the bristles. They're uneven bristles, so there's some short, there's some long, and it's just an amazing brush. I just hate using it in the shower. If you want something to distribute product throughout your entire head, this is it. I've come across this hairbrush recently, and this is my new detangling brush in the shower, and I love it because it has a handle. I can have a firm grip and it won't slip out of my hand. A breathable brush, so it's easy to clean. Hair just goes right through it. It doesn't pull my hair or anything. So this is a pretty amazing brush, and I got this on Amazon, so I could link it below. And that's all for my shower brushes. I usually keep those in the shower for deep conditioning, or when I have my conditioner in my hair, I want to detangle. So yeah, on to more of my favorite detangling brushes and combs. This is one of my favorite, and it's a pretty firm comb, and I've had this for a long time. I got this on Amazon as well. My wet brush that I have, I love this brush. A lot of people don't really use this anymore. I like to use this whether my hair is wet and it's hard to detangle. When my hair is unmanageable, I like to use this. And sometimes I like to use it to put product through my hair as well. The only difference between these two that I would compare is these don't have the little balls at the top, where these ones do. So sometimes this pulls my hair because of that, and this one doesn't. And these are really flexible, like super flexible. I barely touch them and they just go through. So it's really nice. It doesn't pull my hair when I hit a knot. I'm not just like, it actually just skips that section until I can really get through it. So these combs I like to use for when I'm flat ironing my hair. You can see the damage of the heat. I used to have these other combs and heat never damaged the bristles. So I need to find that comb again because these ones melt and they get pretty destroyed. But I love this because it's good for parting. So if I want to get a good sharp part, these are really good. On another note of parting my hair, this guy. So this brush, I love this. I found this at Walmart actually, and it has a pretty good point. I actually use this brush to do this hairstyle. I just part. These are such rough bristles. They're really stiff, so you can really pull your hair down. So that's how I got this hairstyle with this. You can kind of see it doesn't have a lot of texture, or it's pretty smooth and flat. So that's this guy. Next, my DENMAN brush, and I love this brush not only because you can remove it. My DENMAN brush doesn't have the removable bristle option, which I'm fine with that, and it's all rubber, so it's easy to clean. It's removable, so I can wash it, because sometimes I like to distribute all my product through this, and then it gets all gunky and nasty and full of hair and product, and it's really hard to clean combs and brushes with all that stuff in it. So I like to take this off and I like to actually let it soak either in soap and water depending on how bad it is, or just kind of rinse it, run my fingers through it, and it does the job. But yeah, I love this. A lot of people don't like to use this for detangling. I don't mind to detangle with it, but yeah, I kind of use it for everything. Next is my pick. I love this guy to help add volume. I'll put my head down, and I'll just pick my hair for volume after it's completely dried, because I noticed when my hair is not completely dry after styling, this just frizzes my hair. Depends on what kind of style you're going for. If you want detailed volume, or if you want that kind of frizzed out fro. I like both. It doesn't really bother me. All right, next is just my regular everyday brush. I think a lot of people have this. I know my dad, he used to have one of these, or I think he still does, but his wasn't two-sided. He just had one side, and he had, because one side is kind of more rough than the other. There's like a softer side, and I used to go in his bathroom when I was younger and steal his brush. He'd always get mad at me because my hair was in it. Same with my husband. He doesn't like it. So I have mine, he has his, and I just bought my son his because he was taking my brush. So these are really good to have if you just want to smooth out your hair. And I know when I like do braids, I like to have a smooth braid or like a bun. I like to smooth it out before I wrap it up. So yeah, just a good brush to have. So I like to use this brush. I got this at Sally's, and I was trying to learn to blow out my own hair, and it was successful. If you have tangles, this is not a good idea. So I would suggest making sure that your hair is tangle free, and because once this gets caught on tangle, you're like, oh, it's kind of painful. I actually like the larger barrel, so yeah, pretty good. It's just a lot of work. I like blowing out my hair, but it's so much work. This little tool, this is my edge tool, and I think I recently discovered this about a year ago, and it's changed my life. I never really did my edges until about a year ago, and watching people how to do their edges, how they keep them down, and I just grew up and brush the baby hairs back. So this, I love it because you can just do it, hold, and style your edges, and it has one side is a bristle and one side is a comb, and it's really nice to have both, because sometimes you need one or the other or both. And I think I got this on Amazon. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And some people use toothbrushes, some people use regular brushes or combs, but I found this in someone's video and I bought it, and I've been using it ever since. So I really like it. But yeah, that's all of my brushes that I use, and I literally use all of them for different styles, of different purposes. And it's funny because my son, every time I go to the store, I'm always looking in the brush aisle, and he's like, another one? So yeah, I have a problem. I mean, sometimes you need a specific tool for a specific hairstyle, and it's good to have a variety if you're gonna use it. Or that's just my excuse to keep buying brushes. So thank you guys, and if you like this video, if you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.